The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Chris Webber. DA, David Aldridge is on our side. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Some tough defense in this arena tonight, Smitty. These teams are so good at getting stops.
Yeah, when you have teams that defend this well, you can't beat them off the dribble. The ball and body movement is going to be key tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Did he even see his hand? Curry, laser focus on the bucket.
Now the pass to Lowry. Powell for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Curry from deep three-point land. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here is Russell. And the Warriors miss again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
From downtown, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
One of the numerous changes Siakam's made to his game, the ability to stretch you out.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Now here's Curry looking to end the run. Gasol with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Curry with the steal, and here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Incredible hand-eye coordination of Steph Curry. Shows up in his dribbling, but also when he's out there stealing the rock.
Lowry against Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
They throw good, Siakam. Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Monday Hollis Jefferson comes in for Norman Powell. And McCaw is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney. Not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Raptors leading by 8. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Ibaka. Kicks it to Lowry. Here's McCaw. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Burks, the pass to McKinney. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Lets a floater go. Unloads. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Curry against Lowry. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Burks on the wing. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass, a hustle player who really wills himself out there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Ibaka. Lowry out there with McCaw. And it's Anunoby in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the shot goes in. Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
Yeah, really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
And he knocks down the first one. A strange saga last season for Patrick McCaw. Restricted free agent with the Warriors. He sat out, Smitty, for months.
He did, Kevin. Eventually signed a non-guaranteed deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he was waived within days, prompting a league investigation. A promising young player, the Doves didn't want to lose him, and eventually signed with the Toronto Raptors, and he won another chip.
Now, here's Burks, and the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Alfonso McKinney. Klay Thompson comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Russell in for Steph Curry. The shot by Looney, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pulls it up. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Wasted no time on that one. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. No good from McCaw.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Out to Russell. Back to Burks. Latre. No good on the shot. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol comes in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. The Warriors also with a sub. Cauley Stein's checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Russell with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Here's McCaw. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Thompson outside. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Burks looking around. Poked loose. Powell with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Cauley Stein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Powell, the pass to McCaw. 11 feet away. It's Gasol missing. Warriors trail by 7. Thompson in the corner. Got a piece of it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Just another part of what makes Gasol so special, the vision to locate the open man.
Russell with it. Burks on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor, a highly efficient shooter.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for him. And now let's catch it. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what do you think?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball, way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Toronto leading by 6.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reached this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Siakam. Outside Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Raptors. Golden State also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Thompson. Robinson is subbed in for Russell. Outside, Green. The pass to Robinson. Wide open. Here's Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Looney's got 5 points so far.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Siakam left side. Lots of room. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hollis Jefferson's got his first points of the game.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam got better in every statistical category.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Anunoby, and again, no good by Toronto. Warriors trailed by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
Look at Green trucking down the floor with his quick feet and getting the ball right where he wants.
Lowry from outside hits the 3-point bomb. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's McKinney. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. Patrick McCaw comes in for Norman Powell. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Warriors. To the right side. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Pass to McCaw. Back to Siakam. Left side Ibaka. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, it's important to get points any way you can, and Ibaka's turned himself into a good free throw shooter.
And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
Raptors leading by 5. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Pulls up on the elbow. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Van Vliet. Releases. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Toronto, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors trail by 7. Marc Gasol is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's McCaw in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Russell finds Curry. A 3. They grab their own miss. Count it.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's McCaw. And that's off the glass and in.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson passes to Russell. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He misses the free throw.
Oh, from the Republic of Congo, Serge Ibaka to Kembe Mutombo and Bismack Biyombo. A lot of big man talent.
Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Patrick McCaw. The Warriors also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Looney. The 11-footer, Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto. Some players out there are either loved or hated by the fans. There's no in between, Smitty. But when you take a look at divisive players in the league, who pops into your head?
Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James. There's some people who love him, and there's some people that hate him.
Sure.
Joel Embiid is starting to creep into that conversation. Those are some of the guys some people love him and some people hate him.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Raptors. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
We don't talk about it enough. Curry has unbelievable vision.
Raptors leading by 7. Lowry finds Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. There's Hollis Jefferson. Again, Toronto.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for Steph Curry.
When you combine the usage with the accuracy, hard to think of a better three-point shooter in NBA history, Steph Curry.
And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 6. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. recognition of our Jordan Player of the Game, Marc Gasol.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thanks so much, David. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Here's Curry with the three. Powell pulls it in. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Shoots. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Siakam, right side, over Green. Siakam misses. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And the Raptors with the ball. They lead by 4. Passes it to Powell. A new 14 for the Raptors. And so they foul intentionally. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Looney. Here's Siakam, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit. He's continued to improve the shooting percentage both from the field and the line, adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 6. Cauley-Stein. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
In a discussion of great two-way players in this league, sometimes Lowry gets overlooked, and that's a mistake.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
The Raptors making a switch here. On its way from Curry for 2. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Shooting for Toronto.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Mark, we know how important home court is, but especially for you guys down here in Memphis. What's the importance of defending that home court for the team?
Well, we need to win. We need to win, especially at home. Home is always important, and we need every single one of them.
Yeah, FedEx was really kicking tonight, and you guys made that happen. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
I've been feeling emotional, thinking about you, babe. What can we focus on? What we should do? Tell me the truth, 'cause I don't wanna see you with somebody else. And I've been feeling lonely in this king-size bed. I'm trying not to worry about the things you say. I ain't got the time, you're always on my mind. Baby, why you playing with my love? I'm trying to be patient with you now. I'll never be sober if you don't pull me closer. Look me in my eyes and tell me how. I'm hypnotized. I'm hypnotized. I've been feeling delusional, thinking about us, babe. Your body's so beautiful.